What is going on, kid family? Welcome back to the channel. So not too long ago, quarantine season started, and we were unemployed, but we still had that itch. We had that itch to modify, to work on that car, and a lot of you guys might be experiencing those same symptoms. But you know what? Since we are unemployed, we got to be very cautious with how we spend the money. The aftermarket parts that come in, we have to be cautious not to overpay, because again, there's no income coming in. So on today's video, guys, I'm gonna tell you the modifications I did and how much I paid for them to make this 2007 Honda Civic LX, which is like the basic model, look a little bit better. So stay tuned and keep watching. So previously, guys, I was running factory SI suspension. Now the SI suspension doesn't necessarily drop the car, but it does have higher spring rates, so the car does feel a little bit more stable, and when you're driving more aggressively, it does balance itself off better. And I've ran multiple wheels on this vehicle before. You can check out my playlist on willtheyfit.com. I talk about in depth the wheel setups that I've ran, the fitment, the tires, the specs, the offsets. So if you guys are rocking 8th gen Civics, that playlist might be able to help you guys out in general regarding fitment and whatnot, so go check that out. So the first mod is going to be this front lip right here, you guys can notice, and this mod right here came from Bullet's garage. Actually, we got the lip from Bullet's garage. Check it out. This was from his Lexus GSF, and this lip actually got destroyed. The bottom portion of this lip got ripped apart as he was doing a $120 or a $130 on the highway, and he was gonna scrap it, but I said, yo, hold on, let's be creative here. We can make this thing work on the Honda Civic. So after some adjusting, some fine-tuning, some repositioning, we actually ended up cutting the lip in half. We bought some epoxy resin. We resined the whole underneath of the lip to support it, to strengthen it, and honestly, it doesn't look half bad. It makes the car look a little bit wider, more aggressive from the front end, and that was really lacking on this car with the way this bumper is designed. So I'm really happy with that affordable, pretty much free mod. Then the second thing we did in order to create this car and make it look the way it looks is we bought a suspension kit. I couldn't rock a front lip without lowering the vehicle. It just wasn't right, and we came across a kit on OfferUp, and the kit included Megan Racing lowering springs, which dropped the vehicle about 1.5 inches from the factory height, and you can see its fitment right now, its stance. I'm in love with it. I think the springs did a great job. I've been really impressed recently with spring installations. We just did a spring install on my buddy's WRX, and even those springs made his car look proper and perfect. It's a lot easier than coilovers sometimes if you're not running a really aggressive wheel setup. So yeah, we got those Megan Racing springs, and they actually came with True Heart Sport shocks. Now, it's the best thing in the world to get springs and an aftermarket shock combo, because then the two work together to provide you not only the increased handling, but it creates longevity in the suspension, and it's going to give you comfort in the suspension as well, because if you're running lowering springs on stock shocks, eventually, guys, those shocks are going to take all the abuse until they don't, and the ride height is just going to be unbearable. It's going to get worse probably within 30,000 miles. So we picked those up for an amazing price as well. This is when quarantine first just started. So we got that whole set, guys, for $100 delivered. The guy actually came, dropped it off for us, and we installed it. We had some problems with the top hats. We had to reuse our old top hats from the old SI shocks. But after that was done, this thing is driving real smooth, real nice. I'm really digging the suspension, the layout, and whatnot. So I'm happy with it. We got some guy doing donuts here. So shit. So that's the setup right there, guys. What's up, man? That's a Civic. You gonna do some donuts or what? Hey man, good job, man. Good job. You'll be on YouTube if you want to check it out. This guy's crazy. This guy is wild, man. Woo! Hey man, that was good, bro. Thanks, man. Well, yeah, man, like I was saying, Hellcat power, man. Hellcat power. So yeah, I don't know. Now I don't know if I want a Civic anymore. I think I might want to go the demon route, you know, get a Hellcat or something, because that's what makes the power. Man, this guy shook me up. I'm glad he didn't crash into my Civic, but it looks good. And yeah, he's just adding on to this whole thing. So anyway, guys, $100 for this suspension. The lip was essentially free. The resin was $20. So we transformed the look of this car for about $120, guys. So if you like modifying cars, make sure you guys just buy used parts, because you can get decent results from used parts. You guys can get good results from used parts right here. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna dip set because I'm sure the cops are gonna come any minute, and I don't even have my paperwork with me. No license, no registration. So I'm out. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel Bully Kid. The guy didn't even get the channel name, so he's not gonna see his cool video go live. But I'll catch you guys on the next video. Stay tuned, subscribe, peace.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya.